do we even exist? A point brought up by Jim Carrey. A commentary of Jim Carrey. And he was saying some words that went like that commented that one does not exist, that we don't exist, that he doesn't exist, that Jim Carrey doesn't exist. And he broke this down from, I forget which exact movie role it was, but he was breaking down from, I think, is it Andy Kaufman? Is that the character? The story that he was telling? And he said that he was portraying Andy's character through Jim Carrey, and he was turning off that character. But who was Jim Carrey? It went something like that. And I thought, wait, you know, that fucked with me. So I'm thinking, wait a minute. You know, what part of me is sitting here actually drawing this shit because I enjoy it? You know, what would I rather be doing? Well, I could think of something else. Sucking on this girl that I used to date, her delicious titties, right about now. Eating some delicious barbecue, maybe. Going out running for a long ass walk where there's no cell phone towers. I don't get dizziness or a headache from breathing in so much smog or looking left, right, left to cross the street. You know, but what is that part that wants to do that? Or is that just what is that just what I can recall as being a pinnacle of pleasure, a simple pinnacle of pleasure, and you know, and that comment even had me question, you know, what is it that I really am? I've noticed recently that people will say, I don't know if this is a California thing or mostly a California thing, but when people say, I'm trying to describe this, I'm trying to describe that, extending the sound of words, or singing IKR, I know, right? And I wonder, eventually I will fold and start saying things like that or think like that. Because already, you know, I've already adopted slang. What's up, niggas? What's up, motherfucker? Why not good afternoon, good morning? Buenos dias, buenos nachos. So make that dark here. Not too sure I'm going to shade this, but I'm just going to roll with it. So my question for you, or the thing to think about, the shit that even I'm thinking about, for me at the point is not so clear, is what are we, or what am I? What am I truly, or what do I want to be? And again, I don't feel like the title artist. I feel more like an artistic capitalist. But even if all those tools were evaporated in nuclear war, what would I want to do or be? Or if I was the multi-trillionaire? Because no doubt that people want to explore, make shit happen, feel strong, have an ego, want to love, want to be loved. Want to digest coffee, as I'm doing that right now. I want to figure out the shading on this piece. Again, Prizzle pencils have no mercy because there's no eraser on this, so fuck it, I'm just gonna go right through it. Roll with it, adapt and overcome Darwin. The fuck was that? Collateral damage? But even then, that when I cite collateral damage, collateral? I think the movie was called Collateral with Tom Cruise. That's already culture affecting me. Or am I choosing the least, or am I choosing as to what I perceive to be the least cheesy, the least zombie-like, less sheepish? Do we even exist? How do we exist? But what part of us is existing? The ego, mashing up with what some call the soul, the being, the chi, the heart. But I'm also not going to get stuck in and be like, man, let me put this pencil down, let me think about that. Cross my arms, put myself in the meditation position. Let me find the answer, let me search deep within myself. Fuck that, man. And then I come back down to my capitalist senses and be like, well, you are what you're worth to the market. And the market will reward you for what you are, and I think adapting to the biggest game in town, which is capitalism. I think that's in 2018 in the Western world the most one of the most effective ways of being.